Hello and welcome to Adventures on the Hero's Journey. Today we are, I already cleared Vexthal. I've had no issues. We're at the last mob. Now, like, some of these fights are long, right? I'm literally like sitting here for like 20 minutes killing some of these things. Sometimes even longer. But this is A Ten Har. She's the final boss of Vexthal. And she is she's a meanie. And what we're gonna do today is we're gonna kill her. And possibly, like, I mean, look how much we've been thwacking on her already, and she's barely going down. So I believe she has a silence and stuff. When I did it with the pet build, right, I had my pets over here where I'm at, and then I was over there doing nothing but healing when I needed to. And so, you know, that's kind of like boring in that video, right? But you know, here we are. So I've, you know, been sitting here clearing this for like the last 3, maybe 4 hours. Now the cool thing about this build is you don't actually have to kill anything except for the bosses. And so you can like literally just run in. I cleared the entrance area. I just ran in and you skip these 2 bosses here because they don't really drop anything useful and you don't have to kill them. And then you just like run through here, feign death, go up top, kill him. Trying to run all the way over here, feign death, kill him next, and then over here, and then go up, and then so on and so on. So I've only killed like the stuff that's needed to be killed, but it still takes a while, right? It still takes a little bit of time. The pet build obviously goes through it a lot quicker than I think I am. I'm parsing my DPS, and I'm getting about 4.5k. 4 to 4.5k depending on what weapon I use. I have a few weapons in my bag here. I got a Divine Hammer of Consecration and Great Maul of Slaughter, which I can't tell if that's actually useful. Like, it's got like 220 Bane to Akiva, but I don't think it really does. I'm not getting a multiplier of 220 damage, right? So it's there. I haven't been using the Kane's bow at all since I switched to the Paladus axe here that I'm using now. But it works really well. Now, if we put the one-hander on, right? The one-handed setup is actually pretty nice DPS in all regards, right? But it's I don't know. It feels a little bit slower at times. Like I still get big nice crits and stuff. I got double runes from Holy Shield plus the hammer proccing, and the runes are benefited by heal. So I got like 300 heal right now. So the rune's like 450. So it takes a good edge off the hit, right? Like you can see here. As a paladin, monk, berserker, I riposte, I block, I parry almost all the hits. So it's really nice in that regard. And, you know, bash, you can do it without a shield because you can do two-handed bash as a paladin. So it's kind of nice. The frenzies are a little smaller, and, you know, I don't think it's worth it to burn with the one-hander. Maybe when we get Hopebringer in Plains of Power, it might be a little bit better. But right now, it's pretty good this way. Like here, if we go back to the two-hander, and then let's see here, Savage Spirit's not up yet. Let's do our short burns, which is these ones right here. So short burns. Oh, I'm silenced. Never mind. Now, when you're silenced, you can do Tiger Claw and Flying Kick still. Okay, that's pretty nice. Can't cast spells. Let's go ahead and get the short burn on there. Like, we're not taking much damage right now. The only downside to the Berserker is this blind nonsense. It's terrible. But it's like totally inconsistent blind. Like, I'll be blind, you know, 30 seconds after I push the button for 15 seconds. Sometimes I won't even go blind at all. I don't know what the deal is there. But it is what it is. So let's see if we can unblind here pretty soon. I think the timer went up to 18 seconds. One of these is, yeah, blinded by fury, right? So it gives you blindness, right? And then it gives you a 100% attack chance, 100 hands, double attack by what, 10,000%, so you're like always gonna double attack. So it really increases our damage. And then it flickers like that, which is really annoying. Really, really annoying. I don't like that at all. So, you know, I'm thinking, like, I like the build personally. It's a very fun build. I just don't like being blind, so I might try to avoid using that spell more. We'll see how it goes, though. But we don't really take a lot of damage, like, and if we do take damage, you know, I've got it down to 3 stuns right now. And that's kind of like me trying to figure out how many stuns I have to cast to keep my health sustained. And 3 seems to be working pretty good. I haven't gone down to 2 yet. But we'll see. Like, it seems to work pretty good. Like, we don't run out of mana, so I haven't encountered any fights where I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like out of mana at this point. But maybe something with a mana drain might be like that, but so far so good. It's just you know, kind of interesting, the different ways you can do it. And then with the one-hander on, it's like total easy mode. I literally left the room while fighting the 2 slime that spawn outside it, wherever, right over here maybe. I filter, yeah, it's a different level. Somewhere like over here, there's like 2 slimes that have the same name. They're like Chaos something, A Ten Har. And literally with the one-hander proccing rune, I can literally walk away from the computer and auto attack will keep me alive. But it's a long ass fight, and you know, I lose out on damage for not clicking my multi-bind constantly. But I did another clear of Sahara today. I don't think I have anything on me from that. I'm clear VP. I'm not gonna do a video on that for this guy. Like, obviously, he can clear VP. It is such a joke. He's my fastest clear of VP, but I have not tried the warrior cleric beast lord. I'm sure he could probably AoE it all at once, with the way that, you know, that character is going. But this guy, I can run from dragon to dragon, feign death right at the dragon, wait 30 seconds, stand up, kill the dragon, run to the next dragon. It is pretty crazy, and I don't even have to really feign death. I could probably tank it all at the same time and then just keep going, but I try not to because it gets annoying if I get riposte and then I start getting summoned by everything. It just gets a little chaotic there. Let's throw a cleansing. But at this point, this character, once he kills this mob, he will have killed everything in Luckland except Saru, and he's killed everything in the game except for Tunar, Saru, and the Sleeper. I have not done the Sleeper with this guy yet. I'm thinking about doing that. I haven't decided if I want to make a video on that. It's gonna be like total biscuits, like easy mode. I don't even think it's worth it. But we might do that. I'm excited because today's Thursday, March 20th, and tomorrow is the Plains of Power, and I think this is the character I'm going to be taking into Plains of Power, and we're going to start playing a disease, right? Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on in there. This one here, yeah, it's Plain of Disease, Justice, Innovation, Nightmare. We're going to try and knock all those out as soon as possible. Each zone is going to be a video, from me anyway. Other people do it different ways. But like some of these have different things, like Plain of Nightmares, you have to do this maze. That's going to be probably a separate video, and then the final boss will be a video and stuff like that. We're going to try to get to Plains of Power, Plane of Time as soon as possible. Because one, that's where all the good loot's at. Everything else is, you know, like side grades to the stuff you find here. Now, one thing that's interesting about Vexthal loot is when they itemized it originally, like not the developers of the emulator here, but the original version, right? They put a lot of stats on this gear, and a lot of this stuff is better, like attack-wise. I'm trying to find an item, honestly. Like, see, these arms have 53 attack. No Ogs, nothing. No, the base ones are probably like 25 attack, maybe a little less. But that's the thing. Like, there's so much attack on all this stuff. It's gonna hurt to move it around, right? So we're gonna have to find gear and stuff that's better and whatnot. I'm trying to level this up so I can get a faster click on that buff there, wherever that one goes. But yeah, a Ten Har, not too difficult for the build at all. I mean, obviously we're not in best in slot. Like, don't get me wrong here. I have good gear, but it's not the best I could get. There's earrings I could get, a mask, and a chest plate, all of which drop off of her. I don't think there's anything else though that is not in the best slot list that Seawalk made for this build on Discord. But I'm still trying to get a Emperor two-hander to try that out. See how that feels, how that looks. I mean, if it looks cooler. But I try to run VP every day to get rage, the 15 attack Augs, but it's just not in my cards to get any of those. I'll tell you that. I've gotten one so far on multiple characters a day. Alright, A Ten Har is at what? 4%. I think she's no longer in rage. So I have enough AAs now that I can just pretty much ignore in rage. I'm also not attacking that fast with a two-hander, so not too bad there. Alright. And she's got so many hit points. There we go. Alright. And what did we get here? Wow, we got a lot of stuff. Let's see here. We got the Soul Essence, which is the neck, right? So that's this neck. I started this character at level 1 with one, right? So it's a really nice necklace. We get 2 spells. Silver Band of Secrets, which is a ring. I don't know if that's any good. At Legendary. Got an Aegis of Judgment, which I don't think anybody uses that. We got a Crimson Ring of Judgment. I'll have to look at the stats on that. And we got a Mask of Judgment. Wow, we got everything that a priest could use. And some. Here, let me do this. Almost looted the whole corpse. Let's get a screenshot of this real quick. And that's all this video is going to be. Just me whacking this lady. And, you know, making it right in the world. But yeah, so I'm ready for Planes of Power, which is tomorrow. I don't know if I'll make any more videos. I might go try Saru. I did buy the ARGS key right here. I might go try 0-0. I don't have any of the AUGs and stuff like that to even make an attempt. I don't think this build is capable of doing 4-4 Saru, so it's might as well just do the weak one, I guess, or maybe kill one of the guys. I haven't killed Saru on any of my characters yet. It's just, you know, not interesting to me yet. But you know, there it is. But that's a Vex Thal, final boss. If you want to see all the other bosses, I have a video that probably came out like 2 weeks ago from this video. With me going through and killing everything in Vexthal on my pet build, and it's long. It's a long video, but thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.